Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. The markets are currently quite heated, with Bitcoin at the forefront. To top it all off, this is clearly having an effect on XRP, the cryptocurrency that I am most invested in and own in my personal portfolio. An on-chain analytics outfit has put XRP into the block. Therefore, it's safe to say the market is currently quite hot. In this daily huddle article, that is the entity that is covered. I feel compelled to bring it up because you make some valid concerns. But I'll simply say that even so, if the data they used is accurate, their interpretation is entirely acceptable in and of itself. That does not constitute a top or indicate that anything is amiss. Our current situation is completely typical. Hope for the best is the only rational response, in my opinion. To be afraid right now would be foolish, in my opinion. The last video I made brought up the fact that I've been a part of 3 bull markets in the cryptocurrency market in the past 6 years. This is really typical. I decided I wouldn't do that after seeing how other people reacted. Because it lacks logic. That will simply not work. I intend to discuss this on this channel once we reach a stage where top signals are crystal obvious. I won't reveal the exact amount of cryptocurrency or dollar amounts that I'm selling, but I will discuss how I'm getting out of my positions. However, I will gladly divulge any significant developments, such as the sale of my XRP and other assets, for the simple reason that I find such discussions entertaining, or they will gladly do the same. We are not nearly at the place where we should be panicking about the peak, but it is amusing to talk about how much XRP I own, when I sell it, and so on. Thus, despite the fact that emotions run high at the moment, very well, that is typical. Errors are inevitable. However, I must clarify before continuing that I am not providing financial advice and have no prior experience in this area. Absolutely, without a doubt. Do not let anything I say influence your purchasing or selling decisions. Making movies on YouTube regarding cryptocurrency is something I like doing for fun and as a pastime. I'm just an enthusiast. The following post was shared by me earlier this evening. I am aware that this is happening on social networking site X, and that the cryptocurrency market is experiencing a slight pullback following an impressive run. This is why I know XRP is losing value. In any case, I can't wait for XRP to break free of the constraints imposed by the SEC litigation and soar to new heights this market cycle. What will happen to XRP's pricing is anybody's guess. Plus, I won't even dare to guess the price. No specific movement in pricing is assured. To me, it seems illogical that XRP wouldn't take part in a full-scale alt season. Assuming all goes according to plan, we should be pleased with the outcomes after this cycle concludes. What I put there is absolutely true in my opinion. I think that's probably the case. When you consider past events, such as these, you can see that there have been setbacks. But the real fireworks are yet ahead. Just yesterday, I believe I mentioned sending a video. I think it's a great comparison. It's like if fireworks were going off. You are witnessing the necessary fireworks display. The most exciting portion, though, is the very end. The big finale is that part that goes on for about 30 minutes to a minute, give or take, depending on the number of fireworks that have been bought. However, on occasion, they can become utterly ludicrous and nonsensical. I enjoy watching it as well. Do you agree? Fireworks are fun for everyone. The finest portion, as is often the case in crypto, is actually towards the conclusion. Furthermore, we have not yet witnessed that, beyond measurements found in charts, there is a plethora of metrics that may be examined. Looking at what the chart analysts are saying, though, you'll see that not a single one of the analysts whose work I follow believes we're going to hit the peak anytime soon. Consequently, you shouldn't be worried right now, before it hits $100,000. Short handles jelly plans to make this chart look as terrifying as possible. According to this post, take your time, no matter how long it takes to fix. The greatest is still to come. Correct on the money. On the other hand, if you're a scared person, which often stems from ignorance about what historical standards are, it can require some time and effort right now. To be honest, when people are terrified, we should act accordingly. People often experience scalar fear because to an absence of understanding, the fear is stemming from some ambiguity. That dread, nevertheless, fades away when one considers these instances from a historical perspective. Afterwards, it's not hard to do nothing but relax here, even while it says it will take a few weeks. That doesn't necessarily indicate that it will. For someone anxious, that will seem like an eternity since they won't know what to do and will constantly be asking, "Oh my God," as the time passes. In any case, this is par for the course. So, I don't care if it takes that long. This will pass, and we will resume our upward trajectory in due time. For those who didn't get in on the Bitcoin or alt market entrance, chart experts in the UK have posted this. Things will soon be looking good again, and our slash is patiently waiting for a pullback. Do not get gluttonous when anticipating a larger drop. Seize the opportunity if you desire increased visibility. That is, therefore, sound advice in my opinion. Listen, I'm not trying to get you to purchase or sell. You can do whatever the fuck wants. What I mean is that if you think I might buy it, but I actually need the price to have more, then I truly don't care. You might be doing that thing about spending time in the market. On the other hand, I feel like I've been packing for what feels like a lifetime. I was already doing some of this as early as November of 2022, so there is a theoretical price at which I pour more money in. However, the real reason for this is because it appears so catastrophic. So I'm willing to be manipulated into thinking I don't need more benefit. I felt like I had all I needed even at that point. If you're the kind that worries about bringing extra baggage and wonders if it's worth it to play that game, then I don't think it's for you, since it isn't always effective. Are you sure you want to be? Post by Altcoin Jim here. Over the next 6 to 12 months, you can likely earn more by doing less, provided that you've played your cards well. An adorable tiny brain emoji has joined him. Great. You're absolutely right. And that is why, for the entire 6 to 12 months that I've been involved with cryptocurrency since November 2017, that's precisely what it meant. My entire plan has been to buy things and do nothing. Then I do absolutely nothing. Time frame during which I am unable to change positions. Plus, I hoard some possessions that I know will either never sell, go for zero, or be unappealing to potential buyers. However, I did introduce the asset class to others. My cryptocurrency holdings are far larger than I had anticipated, and I'm beginning to wonder if that's too optimistic. If I had hoped, I suppose, but now I know for sure that it's happening. Yeah, by 2017, we would have been in a state of complete chaos. As a result, 2017 thanks to Matt Moonlambo for putting this investing strategy into action. I mean, come on, it's so simple that I hardly have to lift a finger. It is fantastic. Frankie, a member of the XRP community, shared the post and proceeded to write the following. He first dabbled in cryptocurrency in 2011. Keep it in mind. Indeed, he warns that attempting to trade one's way to wealth is a bad idea because, after accounting for taxes and market timing, the majority of people's portfolios would be ruined. Lots of people waste their coin stacks trying to trade for bigger ones. You will be even worse off if you include in the short-term taxes that many countries impose. Yes, sound advice. Regarding his work style, too, he is actively employed in the financial sector. In other words, he is completely ignorant. The ones that attempt to time markets and trade positions frequently, people like that tend to struggle. The folks who aren't doing anything, or practically nothing, are the ones that are closest to my situation. In general, those are the folks that end up with the most wealth. A chart analyst has posted this. Dear JD, I thought you mentioned XRP. Put the emotions of dumb money aside and pay attention to the numbers. On the non-log scale, we can observe a typical retest. Novices are waiting for that breakout, but savvy money will use it to confirm the trendline's strength. This is a pricing chart for XRP in USD, so please be patient. Retests are commonplace in cases like this. I'm not very good with charts, but I do know this. The video ends there. Like and subscribe as usual, and feel free to leave a comment with your opinions. Goodbye for now.